What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and I've got another What's in My Gadget backpack video. Now, this is the fourth one, so it's version 4.0, and this time we're rocking a Case Logic backpack, and I went with this guy for a couple of reasons. One, it looks good. I like the black and red theme. Secondly, it has a ton of compartments, and third, it is cheap. You can find this for under 40 bucks, and for what you get out of it, that's pretty good. Now, if you guys know me, you know I put a ton of gadgets in here. I like to fill it up with all the stuff that I might possibly need. So it might be overkill for a lot of people, but it works perfectly for me. So let me go through all of the stuff that you can find inside of here. So in the very first compartment we have up front, I've got a hard shell carrying case for my Nintendo 3DS XL. Now inside of here I have the new 3DS with the improved 3D and the face tracking, so it can track your face for the 3D features and whatnot. And I love this thing. I have a ton of games on it that I'm still playing, like Xenoblade and a couple of other Pokemon games. So tons of good stuff that I like here. And I've got it in this hard shell carrying case, which isn't too easy to find, but I'll do my best to have links in the description to all the stuff that you see in this video. But that's what we have in the first compartment. Don't think I have anything else. Inside of, on top of that rather, I've got a few things. First things first, this little guy has quite a few compartments, as you guys might be able to see here. And at the very bottom, I've got a portable charger. Now you guys know, I gotta carry one of these. And since this is the Gadget backpack, I've got a little more room. I've got a bigger portable charger. Now this guy is by UrAvGConsumer and it's 20,000 milliamps. Now this is probably one of the most versatile portable chargers that I've come across. And that's because it has this 2.4 amp USB port, so it'll charge your phones really quickly. Now it also has a quick charge USB port. So if your phone supports quick charge, this guy helps you out. And that is awesome. You don't see that much in a lot of the portable chargers out right now. But what's also amazing is that this thing also has USB Type-C. So this thing can charge any of the new Nexus devices. It can charge the Pixel C, it can charge your 12-inch MacBook, whatever you want. It supports USB-C, which is awesome. And I think this guy runs for about 60 bucks, but at 20,000 milliamps and all of these charging options, you really can't beat that. And it comes with a traveling case. So that's awesome. Probably the most heavy-duty portable charger that you can come across. I've also got the FiiO E18. Now this is a DAC and an amp, so what that means is that the sound quality that you get out of your smartphone or anything else like a laptop, you can boost that with this guy, so you get better sound quality. And with the amp, you can power headphones that need a lot of juice to really get the full sound quality out of. So with this guy, you can do that. So if you got some heavy duty headphones and you want to take this on the go and listen on your mobile device, this thing is amazing. And it has a bass boost switch, so if you're into bass, this thing is awesome. If your headphones aren't very loud, this thing is gonna help. And it also has controls on the side so you can control your music. This thing is also a portable charger. I think it has 3,500 milliamps. So this will give most phones out at least one charge, which is pretty amazing. So you've got multiple functions out of this, which is awesome. So, and it also comes with a travel case, and you can hook this up to your PC, whatever you want. Great stuff. You guys definitely need to check that out if you're serious about your audio. And on the other side of this compartment, we've got the Honor 5X. Now, huge shout out to Honor for sponsoring this video and sending the 5X out for me to try out. Now, you guys might not have heard about it since it was just announced at CES, but check out some of the specs. It's got a 5.5-inch 1080p display, a Snapdragon 615 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, a 3,000 milliamp battery, which is a nice combo with a 1080p display. And it's also got a metal body design as well as a fingerprint scanner, which is all the rave nowadays with all the flagships. Now, the kicker with this guy is that it retails for 200 bucks. For a phone with this design and build quality, as well as some of the specs, I think that's a pretty good value. Now, if you guys want the full rundown of specs and where to get it, I'll have links down below in the description for you to check that out. But moving on, in this last compartment over here, I have a bunch of cables, and this is my little life hack. If you've seen some of my room tour videos, you know that I have a huge container with cables and plugs, and they're all in Ziploc bags so that I'm not dealing with a bunch of messy cables, tangled. I know exactly which cable I'm dealing with, one at a time. This is my little life hack. I love this trick. So if you've got a lot of cables in your backpack and you want a nice way to sort them, Ziploc bags, baby, they work. Now, let's check out the sides. I have let's see, the Logitech MX Master Mouse. Now, the reason why I picked this guy over my favorite G602 is because I have a couple of devices in here that this can work with. This thing runs on Bluetooth, so I can swap between my devices with just the press of a button. You can actually store up to 3 different devices with this mouse. And it's a Logitech MX, so this thing is a solid performer. You can always count on Logitech mice. So this is one I carry around whenever I'm on the go for that quick syncing. So that's what I carry over here. And let's just jump to the other side now. This is another cable, nothing too special. I carry my MacBook cable so that I can, charge it up. Too big for a Ziploc bag. Now let's check out what I got at the top compartment. So you've got something here that you can use for sunglasses or whatever you want. But me, I've got a huge microfiber cloth. I love microfiber cloths because I'm always cleaning my devices. So this is my favorite one right here. And I've got the Sony RX100 Mark IV. Now this, of course, everyone knows it by now. The RX100s are the best point and shoot cameras on the market. They aren't cheap though, especially not this guy, but it can shoot in 4K. It has a stupid time limit of 5 minutes because it starts to overheat. So if you're looking for long recording, this might not be the best bet, but I use this guy for vlogging and they're usually quick clips, so 4K is not a problem here. And this thing is just an awesome camera. This guy performs super well and you won't find a better point and shoot on the market performance-wise, especially that pop-out screen so that I can use it when I'm vlogging. I can see myself and what's in frame. Gotta love it. But that is my go-to vlogging camera. And so with that, we could jump into the main compartment, which has quite a few things as well. Now, the first thing we're greeted with, first, you know what, let's check out this flap right here. This guy has a couple of earbuds. I've got 2 of them. Now, this is the Jaybird X2 case, and inside it, I've got a pair of Jaybird X2s. Now, these are the best in-eared Bluetooth earbuds that you can probably find. I love these. They fit well, the sound is amazing. I gotta carry these wherever I go somewhere. Now, in case the battery dies on me and I can't charge it, or maybe I'm using a device that doesn't support Bluetooth, I have a wired option as well. And this is by Ultimate Ears. These are the UE900s. Now, these are an awesome pair of earbuds, one of my favorites. Now, they're not cheap. They're a bit priced on the pricey side, but it's so worth it. These sound amazing. And just having a wired option is always helpful to have in the bag. So that's why I carry these guys around. Now, flipping this back over, back with more audio. If I'm not using my earbuds, you know what these are already. My favorite headphones to walk around with, to travel with. These are the Sony XB950BT. I think I've talked about these enough, but in case I haven't, these things sound amazing, especially if you're a bass lover. Honestly, if you're a bass lover, there's no beating these. These sound amazing. They're Bluetooth, but you can also use the cable that it comes with if you don't want to use the Bluetooth. It's super comfortable. It's got NFC. There's tons of things to go on. It's got a bass boost button, which you just need to experience. The bass gets on ridiculous levels. So I carry these around with me and I don't think I'm gonna stop. So that's what I got over there. Over here on the side, we're finishing up audio. I've got a portable speaker. Now you might think, what's this guy doing with a portable speaker in his backpack? Well, let me tell you, it's come in handy. There have been times where me and Ari have gone out and we wanna listen to some music. Like if we hit up a hotel room or something, throw this guy on and we're having a good time. Now, if you've never seen this before, it's the JBL Pulse 2. Now, this is the second version and this thing has a lot more features. It's really awesome. It has a ton of lights. You can customize the heck out of this guy. They've got this new multi-speaker system now where you can sync them together with other speakers that are just like this. So that's pretty awesome. It's got some really cool features. The sound quality is on point. So I'm gonna go into more detail with this in another video, but this is what I've been carrying around with me for the last couple of weeks. This thing has been pretty awesome. With that to the side, let's see what else we've got. Oh, this guy over here. This is the Tech Survival Kit. This is a hard shell case. Everything you'll need tech-wise in case of an emergency is inside of this case. If you guys want to see a video about this, definitely leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. show me how interested you are, and I'll have it cooked up for you. So I'll put that to the side, a little mystery for you. But what else do I have? I've got a couple of things here. These are for the RX100. Now this is an action monopod, AKA a selfie stick, but it's a legit selfie stick because it's got some awesome quality. It's got a nice grip here on the side. Now this is made for action cameras like GoPro or Sony's Action Cam, and you're supposed to use it like this, but it's actually turned out to be really amazing for vlogging because I don't have to hold the camera so close to my face, and it has a better time focusing since it can see my face more clearly. So this is what I use for that, and it's been actually pretty awesome. And it's legit, it's sturdy, it's not like the cheap fake metal ones that you find in like all the stores now. So this is legit, I love this. And over here, I've got a mini tripod. This is like a table tripod. You can throw your camera on it, and it actually supports some pretty decent weight. And you can actually just press this button in, and you're able to tilt this and move it around so you can position your camera just the way you want it. Or maybe you can use this as a super tiny selfie stick just to give you some length and hold your camera from afar. So this thing is actually pretty legit, very good quality, and it's not expensive at all. It's super cheap. So I carry both of those around with me in case I want to use a selfie stick or if I want to put it on the table. I've got my options. I love options. And lastly in this, well not lastly, but I've got a couple of notebooks. This is just a regular notepad where I take my notes, jotting down anything I need to do. I put it in this guy. And over here, I've got something called the Uncalendar. This is an organizer that is amazing. If you like to plan and you like using organizers, there's really no beating this. This thing is an insane system. If you need to get on track, you want to get your life straight, you want to set up your goals, all the kind of stuff that you would do with an organizer, this thing is the way to go. It's super legit. Shout out to Ari for putting me onto this. If you need to get your life together, look no further. This thing will help you out. So boom, there's that. If you're not into using like your phone or something, if you want to write it down, that's a legit option. And over here, we're wrapping this up, don't worry. I've got my Surface. This is my Surface Pro 3. I still carry this guy around, but it has the new type cover keyboard. Now this keyboard is amazing. This kind of changed the game for me when it comes to the Surface. This is how the keyboard should have been when it first released. It has amazing feel, a great travel. The keys are separated now. The trackpad is extremely different. It's larger, it's way more comfortable. This makes me feel like the Surface can be more of a laptop than it used to. There's still some funky stuff in terms of positioning since it's, not a strong hinge or anything like that. But this is like my tablet, and I actually like to play Steam on here. So I've got a couple of Steam games that I run. So I've got my Windows 10 right here in the form of the Surface Pro 3. And let's see, this is it for here. And last but not least, I've got, well, this is actually not last, but I've got my 15-inch MacBook Pro. My 15-inch MacBook Pro. I've been doing a crap ton of editing on here. I mean, a lot of them. I think all of my most recent videos, like the last few videos I've been doing, all were done on this since I haven't been home in forever. They've all been done on this guy. And it's a MacBook, what can you say? I do all my Final Cut Pro editing on here. So boom, that's that. And last but not least, now this is last but not least. In this back, you've got a little secret compartment that you wouldn't even know is a compartment because it just looks like padding, but there's a zipper here. And I've got this little hard drive. This is the Samsung T1 hard drive, external hard drive. Now this is an SSD, and you can plug this into a computer, and this is 1 terabyte, guys. 1 terabyte. I can throw this guy in my wallet. This thing is pretty awesome, and it's super fast, so I can put all of my video files on here and edit right off of this guy with no problem. And if I need to jump to another computer, take it out, plug it into another computer, continue my editing with no issues. Super, super useful. John and Austin put me onto this. Amazing stuff. And this is it. Bag is empty. I think that's it for the Gadget Backpack 4.0. This might be overkill to some, but there have been plenty of times where someone says, oh, I wish we had this. And I'm like, I got that. So This is what I do with my Gadget backpacks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.